Sonic under $2 and $3 craves.
Sonic. Get your ticket for the St. Jude Dream Home now before they sell out.
I have to give credit where credit is due, and so once I've said the line, I'll give the credit. But here's the line. It is March Madness at the Tennessee Valley Federal Credit Union. The credit goes to Marcus Johnson, who is here. The madness is not crazy madness, it's giving away money madness.
Yes.
And that's always a good thing.
It is always a good thing.
Good
March
to see
Madness at the credit union. Good to see you as well.
So today's the big day. Y'all are launching, this is the day that people can go online and they can vote for their favorite local entrepreneur.
Absolutely.
Right?
So our People's Choice Award opens up today. So you
Okay.
can go to tvfcu.com/vote and select your favorite small business to compete for one of our Ideal Leap grants.
So sometimes when people are talking about money to be given away, it's small amounts of money, but every little bit helps.
Yep.
Y'all been doing these Ideal Leap grants for a while now, and I've kind of got my numbers wrong, but what I remember is that this year you Emerald Lagasse'd it. You picked it up a notch with how much money you're giving away.
Absolutely. So this year number 6, we've increased it from $100,000 to $175,000 of total prize money to be spread out across our 3 regions, Northwest Georgia, Cleveland, and Chattanooga.
So the numbers also went up this year because you're seeing, first of all, with COVID, we became more sought after than ever before.
Yep.
People to come and live here. We are very supportive from a customer standpoint and a banking standpoint of small businesses and entrepreneurs. So 300 plus applicants for this thing?
Yeah, so our grant competition exploded this year. So traditionally the grant was just in Chattanooga, right? So all of our small businesses would apply for the Ideal Leap grant and compete in Chattanooga. And so as the credit union has grown, we added 4 counties recently, so now we serve 17 counties. We decided, hey, you know what, this is a perfect opportunity to expand our grant competition and give each individual area that we serve their own pitch competition. So Northwest Georgia and the small businesses in that community will have a pitch. The Cleveland businesses in that community will have a pitch, Cleveland, Athens.
Okay.
And then Chattanooga, all of the small businesses here.
So it's hyper-local.
Absolutely, absolutely. And so the $175,000 comes in as we're going to be doing $50,000 in Cleveland, $50,000 in Northwest Georgia, and then $75,000 at home base here in Chattanooga.
So when people are going online today, and you'll go to tvfcu.com/vote.
Yep.
When you do that, then do you have a way to see where those different applicants are geographically, so that if you live in Cleveland, you can pay close attention to your Cleveland folks?
Yeah, absolutely. And what we're hoping in this process is that the entrepreneurs in those areas will engage their social media followers, they will engage their small business community and their social networks, so that they can encourage those folks to go to the website and to vote for them. And the cool part about the People's Choice is that if whoever the winner is, they're guaranteed to win some prize money. Now,
Oh, that's right. It's like the golden buzzer.
absolutely, they're guaranteed to win prize money. So now, how much would depend on the pitch competition?
Okay.
But they're guaranteed to win.
I'm sorry I'm getting into the numbers with you, but that's what you do in banking.
Yeah, absolutely.
So let's go back with the idea of Cleveland. People up there are in that part of the area.
Yep.
$50,000 to be given away. How many winners can there be?
So we have 3 winners.
That's a lot of money then.
Yeah. So the first prize is $25,000. Second prize is $15,000, and then the last prize is $10,000.
Wow.
Yeah, so the People's Choice winner will be guaranteed to win one of those 3 prizes.
So how much time do we have to vote?
You have until the 31st. So
Okay.
it's open from today
Okay, through the week.
until the 31st.
Then the winners will be announced. Well, the winners of the People's Choice will be announced soon thereafter.
Yep, they'll be announced on our social media.
And then the money is given away in May.
Yes, National Small Business Week.
Okay.
So that's the Super Bowl, if you will, for us.
So it used to be that if you thought about opening up a small business, you were looking for land to lease or a building to lease, and the location.
Yep.
Are you seeing some of these entrepreneurs as pop-ups or as at-home businesses? Do they all have to be brick and mortar?
Yeah, so all about this year, they run the spectrum,
Okay.
right? I mean, most of them have a brick and mortar. So we have a salon competing, we have educational services, we have an alarm company, we have several retail shops for eating, we have a barber. So we have several industries that are represented this year. And the cool part about it is that there are no strings attached to this money, right? So we expect the entrepreneurs to use the money to best grow their enterprise, whether that's fixing something that's needed to be fixed for a while, whether that's hiring staff and creating some economic impact, whether that's innovating in some kind of way and buying some equipment, whatever this money needs to be used for to grow their companies, we want them to do that.
You know what I think is interesting too, is that we think a lot about our becoming an increasingly internet-driven society, and that we're not shopping locally as much anymore. Yet to have 300 applicants, that means that business owners believe in that American consumerism.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And like I said, this was a huge year for us in applications, and it was tough to try to whittle it down to the top 10. That's always the hard part. And so the other thing is that we encourage folks, even if you didn't make it this far, continue to apply, right? Because some of our winners had to apply multiple times.
Yeah, we've seen that before.
Yeah, absolutely. And so we want our small businesses to be encouraged to support the ones that have made it to this stage. But then if you didn't get selected this far, keep applying.
So vote, go to tvfcu.com/votes. You have the rest of this week to get your vote in. Every voice will count, every vote will count rather. And if you were watching this and perhaps you're thinking, I'm wanting to get a small business going, they are always happy to talk to you, whether it's Idea Leap grant time or not. At the credit union, you can go online, find out more about it. Locations all across the viewing area to help them be hyper-local for wherever you live.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Marcus.
Thank you.
Register your child to escape to nature this summer. Reflection Writing's Outdoor Summer Day Camp is the best in Chattanooga for ages 5 through 14.